All right, man. So as y'all boys just saw, man, UFC 5, it's on the way, y'all. It looks like Volkanovski's gonna be the cover athlete. I mean, that's who they were showing in the trailer right there. So it's more than likely gonna be that way, and I'm sure nobody's gonna really have a dispute with that. So as a tribute to Mr. Volkanovski, we got a nice little clip here to start this video off. But look, guys, if you guys are excited for UFC 5, make sure you guys drop a like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because I'm gonna be uploading a lot of UFC 5, man. I'm really good at UFC 4, or just really good at the UFC game in general, but I haven't actually uploaded it a lot. That's gonna change. And also, guys, we got NBA 2K24 coming out in a couple of weeks, so I will be back super active on the channel. I had to take a minute to step back, regroup, think about how I want to go forward with my YouTube channel in terms of editing, thumbnails, and I just want to make sure that I come back better. So that's what I've been working on. But look, though, guys, in UFC 5, there's things that I want to see. And I'm probably gonna make more videos about this, but I'm just hoping that there's slight there's certain adjustments, like the ground and pound needs to be better. When you hurt people alongside the cage and like they just drop on the cage, that little animation you get, there needs to be it needs to be more diverse. It can't just be, oh, someone gets dropped alongside the cage and it's the same animation where they're able to recover almost every time. Even the ground and pound sequences when you're going for a finish, people shouldn't be able to just like reverse the position while they're hurt. Like, for example, right here, when someone's hurt, I mean, that is a little bit more realistic, right? Depending on the fighter. I mean, it's Volkanovski, so if Volkanovski gets dropped, he's probably gonna pop back up like that. But sometimes that happens for a lot of people that it really shouldn't be happening for. I mean, like, the health system needs to be controlled to a far better duration. I should say, because it's like, I don't want to be playing a game where everybody's popping back up. I'm knocking somebody down to the ground, going for a ground and pound finish. They're reversing the entire position after just being knocked out. Like, the game needs to be less arcadey. I think we've dealt with that in recent UFCs. I mean, UFC 2 is super arcadey, and I even think UFC 4 is arcadey in itself, because if I'm going to be knocking people down and they're going to just be rolling, dodging and rolling out of position, I mean, it's absolute insanity. But yeah, in terms of everything else, I hope they actually come out with a legitimate Ultimate Team mode, like kind of like My Team or Ultimate Team. Ooh, I love. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys are paying attention to these clips, man, because I was going crazy in these clips right here, man. I always go crazy, but I had to make sure I grabbed the clips for you guys. Get excited for UFC 5. But in terms of outside of the gameplay, a little bit of stuff that we know that may be confirmed is there was an article that stated we expect the UFC 5 release date to land sometime in late October or November 23rd for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, with the game being revealed in September. So you guys saw in the beginning of the video, I showed you guys a little trailer. Ooh, yeah, that was, oh my goodness, that was, insane combination right there. But yeah, so they're expecting it to be released early mid-October because there's a lot of competition. So late October, or no, this is because early to mid-October there's a lot of competition. So there's going to be other games, I'm assuming, that's going to be dropping around that time. So they're saying so late October or during November 1st, or during November is a safer bet. So yeah, the game should be releasing sometime around there, maybe in October or November, but we should be getting a release in September. Obviously it says reveal coming soon, so we can expect to see that, and then they should give us the release date at that point. You know what I mean? Like, it's been just about, I want to say literally just about 3 years. Yeah, it's literally been just about 3 years since the last UFC game, and we haven't got to experience like a combat fighting game on the next generation console yet. UFC 4 came out in 2020, and that's literally around the time when the next generation consoles came out. So the timing just obviously wasn't going to match along, so we had to play UFC 4 through the next generation consoles and stuff like that, and there was no real upgrade with it. So some games did that, UFC didn't, but from the looks of it, from the trailer, it looks like they're gonna, the graphics are gonna obviously have to be good. I mean, it's a next gen game, we haven't seen that yet, so hopefully it's there. Now, in terms of like the wrestling and stuff, I hope that there's more chain wrestling, from the standpoint of where you can bail. Like, if you go for a takedown and you don't want it anymore, hopefully you can bail. In order to deal with spammers, they need to make sure that that's adjusted properly, so people can't just keep going for takedowns and bailing without any energy drainage. If people are spamming, ooh, we got the Leon headshot net. But look, if people are spamming there should be no reason why they're able to continuously spam. Even if I have Max Holloway, I should not be able to spam. Yes, you're going to be able to do it a little bit more than other people can, but that doesn't mean that people should just be able to, oh my goodness, some of the knockouts get crazy now. That doesn't mean people should just be able to just go absolutely berserk and just spam and get away with that, because some people actually rely on that. Some people actually go in there, go crazy with a spam, and they get away with it because you don't get penalized enough for doing that. Obviously the ground and pound, there needs to be elbows. Why is there not elbows with ground and pound? Like, they need to add it where you can do elbows, which obviously is going to cost a lot more damage. So we know, like, that's way more realistic. If you're getting elbowed on the ground, that's going to literally cause damage. You know what I mean? You're going to get opened up a lot quicker. So what does that mean? That means less and less head health. And yeah, I think that's, you know, off the top of my head, the most part I'm thinking about. I just want clean gameplay, clean striking. It's going to take us a little bit, you know, to get used to it. But I mean, after a while, it's going to be like, all right, it is what it is. Like, in the beginning of UFC 4, the striking seemed stiff, but I'm sure they obviously patched the game and nerfed it or whatever, made it a little bit better. So it got better over time. But yeah, I'm just hoping for this game to be good. Like, y'all can expect a lot of content from me in terms of UFC 5, because UFC 4 was out for 3 years, and I really didn't take advantage of the content like I really should have and could have. So that kind of, you know, upsets me a little bit, because I'm like, come on, like, I feel like I missed out on a big window right there to grow my channel with the UFC content, because I know people enjoy it. I'm good at the game, so you know, I'm not gonna miss that opportunity in UFC 5. But guys, let me know if you guys are excited for UFC 5, and what's something that you want to see in UFC 5, because I know there's a lot more things that I didn't get to touch on, you know, in terms of the finer detail of the game. So y'all do me that favor, drop the comments down below on what you guys want to see in UFC 5. Are you excited? Make sure you guys like this video, all of that, subscribe, hit the noti bell, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.
Gang, they cannot do it like him. Nobody shooting like him. Gang, nobody doing like him. That nigga hate everyone cause he broke, and that's why nobody like him. Gang, SD Glow, now he talking this shit.